Okay, so due to the fact that we don't have the official quorum for our meeting today, our library board meeting will just become an informational meeting where we'll just get some updates from the members of the library. But we do have present Carrie on the phone, and then myself and Jenna. So I guess there's no motion or anything to move to approve or anything like that. So we'll just get started with any updates from the library.
Hello, you have my report in your packet. I'll just highlight a few things. We are hiring a new position. That branch services librarian position is a newly reworked position at our Carlson branch that was created when our teen librarian left. It closed over the weekend, so they'll be working on hiring that soon. A few new things at the library. We've been doing tech help at the main library downtown for almost a year now. And we've recently expanded and started doing that at Carlson once a week as well. So people can go to the 32nd Avenue one or downtown to get their phones or laptops working. We have a new legal kiosk that's upstairs near the information desk at the downtown library. That's in partnership with Legal Services of North Dakota. And we've also added technology to make our computers easier to use for those with impairments. We have a larger screen or a larger button letter keyboard and a different kind of mouse that's easier to hold on to. For events, I want to highlight we have an author visit coming on April 1st. This is part of the Red River Valley Kids Read series. The talk was originally going to be last month, but it was rescheduled due to weather. So Deb Watley, she's the author of the children's book Summer Ruins. She'll be giving a talk about writing novels and her research into archaeology at Bonanzaville. Relatedly, there are also tours of NDSU's archaeology lab this coming Saturday, March 25th for kids, and registration is required for that one because they have a couple different times. And I know that there is a lot of snow outside and possibly more coming, but we've started thinking about spring and summer. We have a community garden that we started a couple years ago at the Carlson location. And on April 13th, they're going to be having a meeting for anyone interested in volunteering with the garden this summer. There are volunteer sessions available for all ages, starting either in late April or early May, depending on the spring thaw. But if people are interested in that, they should go to that informational meeting. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So I think from there, we'll just go right to the director's report.
Yes, per your packet, you can see there some of the things over the past month. Big thing, quarterly meetings with department heads. It was always good to have that. You can see that there if anyone has any other questions.
Okay. So we have to skip new business, but we can go through the statistical reports.
We could touch on the legislative update
that's
as
right.
there's no action required for
Right.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, per your packet, you can see the two bills currently, their current amended versions. I imagine before the final action, there will be additional changes or what have you, but this is kind of the state of the legislation at the moment, as near as we can decipher. Again, it was I can say I'm happy that the city commission went on record in opposition to this legislation. And of course, there's Senate Bill number 2360, and then also House Bill 1205. Both passed out of committee as of last week. Obviously, more to come, floor discussions, maybe additional changes. Again, this Senate Bill 2360 is, in my mind, it's very broad. It puts a Class B misdemeanor as a penalty in terms of transgression. House Bill 1205, though they tightened up the language, one of the things that I oppose is that it essentially takes away this body's power in creating library policy and puts it at the state level. And that there is no local, that this is going down a path where local control for local policy for local city departments is compromised, and it's not a good thing. In lieu of where this discussion is, and I have begun discussions with obviously city administration and city attorney's office in that regard. Again, further discussions, obviously, as this evolves in Bismarck. So there's just kind of an FYI as of right now, what the state of the potential legislation is. Now we can go to.
Any questions on that?
No.
No. Lots of questions, we just can't. Okay, yes, yeah, let's go to the financials then, and usage, the statistical.
Yeah, the usage, you got it there in your packet. It's exciting, again, to see the continual uptick across the board in comparison with last year, which is exciting. I think a big driver with that was the resumption of Sunday hours. I think that's huge. It's been huge, but you can kind of look at the programming. That's really exciting. They had story time yesterday. I think they had like 68 people there, something like that. It was,
I know the events that I've been to on Saturdays for kids recently have just been packed. It's been crazy, like the kindergarten success stories and all that. So yeah, I believe it.
so there's one good thing about the weather. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to see all the hard work of the staff coming through and reflected in, obviously, the library use. In terms of circulation, again, it's looking good. Year-to-date, it's up over 10% over last year. That's exciting as well. So continue to monitor that as we bounce back from 2020. So that's exciting. In terms of financials, in the donations, on the revenue side, the $1,400, the vast majority of that was from people in memory of Peggy Gaynor. So that was really wonderful to see. A number of people did that. In terms of the restricted donations, the 2,386, that was all from the Friends, so thank you, Friends. 700 from the Friends for the Red River Valley Kids Read. And the other one was to buy subscriptions for all 3 locations for the Book Page magazine, which is very popular. On the expenditure side, the $152 there, that was for the Red River Valley Kids Read promotion. The 248, it was Crafternoons and the Seed Library. Again, thank you, Friends, for that. The 1,692, again, that's for Red River Valley Kids Read books and book page subscriptions. And the $222, staff development for Way to Go cards for staff recognition and money for our Soup Week for staff. So again, big thank you for the Friends, because especially the staff development stuff, if it wasn't for the Friends, we would not be able to do that. So that's exciting.
Did you say soup week?
Oh, it's great.
Like the soup you eat?
Yes. Vittles,
Do you-
warm vittles for the staff.
Where does the soup come from?
Folks bring it in, individual staff bring in their best recipes, and
Okay.
it's kind of a smorgasbord of.
Do you vote for a winner?
Did they, I don't think they did that.
No, we did that at the Christmas party for.
Over baked goods.
Oh, okay.
This one is just, hey, just enjoy yourself.
Just enjoy the soup. Okay.
On the expense side or budget, through 17% of the year lapsed, just over 17% expended. And again, the percentages owe us a little over at the beginning of the year because we encumber out of the budget a bunch of stuff such as security and rent and things like that on the front end. So, and then the last one is just looking at Revenue, it is our grand total of just over $4,800 on revenue, so that's what we got there.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Okay. There's no, you said there's no report for Friends of the Library?
Nope.
And there's no one present for public comment, and we don't have to technically adjourn because there's no quorum. So that was a great update meeting. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you.